Dear parents and students, we shall take a look at a 2023 preliminary exam question today. Anglo-Chinese School, Junior, Paper 2, Question 13. The topics involved are primary 6 nets of solids and primary 5 volume of cubes. The difficulty level is intermediate, which is meant for AL5 to AL6 students. P6 nets of solids and P5 volume of cubes are topics which require students to have spatial imagination and visualization. Take note that this question has been modified. We shall read the question now. Part A. Alistair wants to make a paper cube using the squares drawn on the right. Draw 2 more squares in the grid to complete the net of a cube. We shall show 2 possible solutions. There might be other ways to do this. So, you may explore those possibilities too. Imagine forming a cube from the bottom, with our vision looking down at the net from the top view. We will assign a certain face to each of the square, visualizing the faces folding up to form our cube. We must be wary of the edges connecting to another face. The key is not to overlap any faces of the net. Let us begin with the bottom. The face on the right of this will fold up to form the right face. The face below this will fold to the front. We have to create a face to the right of the front face for it to fold to the top. Next, we shift our focus back to the bottom face. Since this is connected diagonally to another square, there must be a square either to the left or to the top to connect these 2 squares. One way is to assign the square above the bottom face to be the back face, and the remaining face will be the left face. The second way is to assign the square to the left of the bottom face to be the left face, and the remaining face will be the back face. Nicely done. We shall move on to part B. He then used 7 identical paper cubes to make solid A shown below on the left. Draw the front view of solid A on the dot grid below on the right. Now, again we have to use our visualization. We shall imagine ourselves looking at this solid from the front view as indicated by the arrow. Starting from the top, we see one face. Let us color this green. Moving downwards, we see 2 faces. Let us color them yellow. Hiding at the bottom of the solid, there is another face, easily missed by some students. We shall color it purple. Now, we are ready to draw. First, the green, then the yellow, and then the purple. Awesome! Alright, it would be amazing if you can subscribe to our channel. We will be discussing all those important PSLE math questions. Let us tide through this year together. Do turn on the notification bell to receive updates in time. Next up, question part C. All the cubes were rearranged such that, when placed in a bucket of red paint, it would be the least number of unpainted face possible. How many faces were painted red? This is the challenging part of the question. Be careful students, the question mentioned least number of unpainted faces, but asked us about the number of painted faces. Let us ponder for a while, how do we rearrange the cubes such that least number of faces are unpainted? Well, of course. We should place the cubes all in one straight line, so that no faces are obstructed in clusters. Okay, now we will look at where the unpainted faces are. The arrows show you where they are. Oh, and don't forget each arrow point to the space between 2 cubes. That means 2 faces are unpainted for each arrow, 1 on each side of the arrow. We can now write statements. Number of unpainted faces arrow 6 times 2 is equal to 12 faces. We are finishing up. Let us consider the total number of faces if the cubes are separated. 1 cube has 6 faces, so 7 cubes will be 7 times 6. We can use this number of total faces to subtract the number of unpainted faces we have found out. So, 7 times 6 minus 12 equals 30 faces. Marvelous! It is perfectly fine to post a comment to ask if you are still confused about the solution. You may also share this video with your friends and family. To buy worksheet, WhatsApp BW Prelim to 88997754. To check out weekly Zoom lessons information, WhatsApp ZL Prelim to 88997754. See you next time.